One of the most important parts in a bathroom remodeling for me is the exhaust fan. I like to have a fan that is quiet and really strong as well. I'm building this beautiful handicap style bathroom for an elder, and he also smokes a lot, so it's perfect because I'm going to take this old fan that is here, that is really loud and really old, and I'm going to install something that is way better, more stronger, and obviously you can modify the speed. I'm going to also place it in a more comfortable place for me, meaning like a little more into the center. But this particular one from Panasonic is called the Whisper Remodel. It's a really cool design. I'm going to leave it probably in the description so you can get it. But it's really good. And the cool thing about it is that you can actually modify the flow of the CFM, which is the cubic feet per minute that you can move. This is like 80 or 110. So it's really good. And look how quiet it is. So I'm going to install it in a moment. You're going to hear how quiet that is. But the important thing over here is that you want to install it in the right way. And I'm going to guide you through some of the steps that I took to install the one that I have with me. Now you have this cool bracket. This bracket also is movable, so it equalizes to the width of the beams or the structure that you have. And also obviously you're going to have the grill. The grill is nice and protected. That's for the end. It has two like wires that are there on the side. Those have like a spring-like system that are going to slide into the structure of the box itself. Here is the switch that you're going to use to change the speed according to what you want. I want to move as much air as possible in this situation. When you open it up, you're going to find out that you have the exhaust part that and obviously the screws. These are the screws that you're going to use to install or to attach the fan to the bracket that I showed you a moment ago. And this adapter over here is a reducer that you can change from 4 to 3. In this case, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to keep the 4-inch because it will have the air flowing better. It's going to reduce the noise, and I'm going to show you some of the other techniques that they suggest. This is the box where you're going to connect your electricity. You have that little tapping section over there that you're going to move and install it, and I'm going to show you in a moment. So what you have these 4 tabs on the bottom. You want to open them up, and that is going to be your guide so you can actually install it. In a new construction, you're going to go right flush with the ceiling. So you want to make sure that you're as flat as possible, because when you install your drywall or your finishes, you want to make sure that you seal that area really well so you don't have anything coming in through or just air being lost. Here's the neutral, obviously the negative, and the ground fault. You want to install it properly, but I'm going to show you. See, you remove that with a flat screwdriver, and I'm going to show you how you're going to install it. First of all, remember that you have to turn off the power and use a wire connector. That connector over here is going to ensure that you don't scrape that wire and you don't expose the copper itself, so you will create a short. So that is something important. I'm going to show you something else in a moment about the duct. These are the 4 screws that we're going to use, and remember that this type of bracket is fairly flexible, so you can actually move it around, kind of loosen the screw over there, and you can put your fan properly inside. That's the cool thing about this particular bracket. So once you have it there on the position that you want, go ahead and install the screws. The screws can be installed throughout the entire rail, and so you just follow the instructions, so you can just go ahead and put it over there. Remember that you only need to pull about 6 inches, the maximum, of wire. And the reason is that you have a small box, and you want to make sure that when you put it back, it's folded correctly, and you don't put that much force, because again, you don't want to damage, or you don't want to pin, you don't want to scrape that wire and create a short. Now remember that for a better flow, it's important to have a straight duct coming out. This is a semi-flexible one. I'm using tape. Also, I'm using a 4-inch round clamp to make sure that it's well fastened. But once you install it correctly, you're gonna experience a completely different sound, obviously, and it's gonna be extremely quiet, and you can just change the flow for as much power as you want, as you saw it a moment ago, from 80 to 110 CFMs to properly do it. I'm gonna put it in the most powerful setting so I can have a lot of air flowing out. And now this is the time for you to start doing all the finishes on your ceilings. You can have drywall, a wooden surface, whatever it is, but just go ahead and start doing all your finishes before you put the final grill. Remember that in this case, I'm actually removing all the dust that I'm creating. So it's really cool because it's really strong and it helps me a lot. Once you have all the surfaces nice and painted, go ahead and install your grill. Look how beautiful this bathroom looks like now with this. I mean, you had to see the old bathroom. It was really dark, really ugly, and really noisy. So this is a really, really cool project. And I'm glad that I'm able to show you the steps that I took to install this Panasonic exhaust fan. Remember to always follow my channel in YouTube as Hugo Correa. So you can subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and obviously get a lot of information. I do my videos in Spanish and English, so I can reach a lot of people and help them out as much as possible. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'm going to leave it on the description so you can actually get this fan as well. Have a great day. Bye-bye.